Good morning, students. In our previous class, we have discussed about what is TalkSpaint, how to open TalkSpaint, parts of TalkSpaint window, and we also discussed some features of various parts of TalkSpaint. So today we will discuss about shapes. Okay. So before that, we have to open the TalkSpaint software here. To open TalkSpaint software. So students, as you can see, the software is open. Now you will discuss about shapes. Okay. Shapes. The shapes tool is used to draw different shapes. To add shapes to the drawing, follow the steps given below. Click on the shapes tool. Select any shape from the shapes given on the right. Click and hold the mouse button and drag it to the size you want. Release the mouse button when you are done. So these are the 3 steps to put the shapes on our drawing area. Okay. So let's start. I'm going to show you practically. Here, click on shapes. Drag the shape. Click on the shape and then click it and drag it. Okay. So this way you can put the shape. Again, I'm doing it again. Click on the shape, put it and drag it. And just left it. So this way you can put the shape. Okay. Now open page number 54. Text. So now we are going to learn how to put text. Okay. The text tool is used to write next to the drawing or on the drawing. Follow these steps to add in the drawing. Follow these steps to add text in a drawing. The first step is to click on the text tool from the toolbar. A list of letters appears on the right. Select the styles from there. Here, click on the place in the drawing area where you want your text to appear. Now start typing the text. Now let's go to the TalkSpaint software. Click on the text. Okay, here on the left side under the tools section there is a ABC written here. Okay, you have to just click it. Then the various style of text appeared here. If you want to put this type of text, just click it. Then click on the drawing area and start typing. Okay. Then click on enter. This way you can type anything on the drawing area. You can also draw along with the shapes. Okay. You can also draw along with the shapes. So this way we can put shapes. Okay. And text together. undo and redo. Undo means what we have done, we have to remove it. And redo means whatever we are doing the step, it will repeat the step. Open page number 55. If we do not like something we do or want to go back to our last state, we use undo option. To use undo, simply click on the option. Click the redo button. To redo drawing actions, we just cancelled with the undo button. Let's see how we are going to do it. Open the TuxPaint application. For example, we have draw here 3 steps. Okay, 3 steps here. We have done 3 steps here. Here is a undo button under the tool section. If you click on the undo, the last step got erased. Okay. If you click on the redo, then again it appears. Okay. So this way we can use undo and redo button. Now eraser. Eraser is used to erase any part of the drawing. The eraser comes in various sizes and shapes. To use the eraser, follow the steps given below. Click on the eraser from the toolbar. Select the shape and the size of eraser from the right. Click and drag the mouse over the part of the drawing you want to erase. Okay. So eraser is used to erase a certain part of an image that we want to remove. Okay. So let us consider this is a shape. If we want to erase this particular portion, the yellow portion, then how we are going to do it? We have to click on eraser. Then we have to choose the type of eraser tool that we are going to use here. Okay. So we have to click the mouse button and then drag it along the portion that you want to remove. Okay. So eventually it will get deleted. Okay. You can also choose smaller eraser tool, so it will be easier for you. So as you can see, the unwanted portion of the image got deleted. Okay. Got erased. Now this is basically like the eraser that you are using while you are drawing. Okay. So as you are erasing the pencil drawing, this is also like the eraser you are using while wiping or erasing the pencil drawing. Okay. Now open page number 56. New. To make a new drawing, use the new option. There are some drawings already saved on the top for you to color or change. We can explore more background option by clicking on the arrow. Page number 57. The figure 5.13 shows a hat background. We can draw around this background using various tools. Remember that background drawings cannot be erased once selected. Okay. So let's use new drawing tools. So click on new. Okay, under the tools section. So when you click on new, many types of predefined background appears here. If we choose the car image, so this way the car background will appear. Now you have to color it according to yourself. For example, I am using filling tool. Okay, and filling the tires of the car as black and the headlights of the car as yellow. Let's see how we are going to draw. So this way you can feel. Okay, this way you can feel the drawing by yourself. Okay, this is a very funny. This is a very funny thing to do. If you have PC, then you can use it to draw and color the pictures. Okay. So you can see that by using the new option, I just created a car and we can draw the car also. Now we are going to learn how to save this picture. Let's see. Open page number 57. Save option. The save option saves our drawing in ToxPaint. When we click on this option, the help area shows a message, your image has been saved. Then open. To open a saved drawing, simply click on the open option. The list of saved drawing is displayed. To go back to the drawing, click on the back button. So now we are going to learn how to save and open. So we have completed this picture. Now we are going to save this picture. So click this save option. Click on the save option under the tools group. Okay. Click on the save button. Here your image has been saved. It means the work that we have done on this on the ToxPaint has already been saved in the computer. Okay. Then if we if you want to do another painting, you can do it by clicking on the new, then choose another picture here, okay, and draw it. Okay, so by this you have finished this picture. Again you want to save this picture, then click on the save button here. Another pop-up appeared here, your image has been saved. So now if you want to open the previous image that you have already saved in the PC, then how we are going to do it? By knowing the open option that is given on page number 58. Okay, click on the open option here. All the images that we have drew previously appeared here. Now you have to just choose it, then our previous picture it opens. Okay, so now students, open page number 59 of your book. Print. Okay, the printer is an output device. When connected to the computer, this option prints a drawing on paper. So as you all know, printer is an output device. Its work is to print. Its work is to print the picture or text that we have typed on the or created on the computer. Okay, so by clicking on print option here under the tool section at the bottom left, at the left bottom corner, here print option is present. You have to just click on it, then print your picture now. If you put yes, then the picture will got printed. Okay, now quit. Let us think that we have finished all the work on the Microsoft on the TalkSpaint today. So how we are going to close this software? You have to click on the quit. So it is used to close the TalkSpaint application. When we click on this button, it shows us a message as shown in figure 5.16. If we click on it, do you really want to quit? Yes, I am done. Do you, if you quit, you lose your picture. Save it. Yes, save it. Replace the picture with your changes. Yes, and we can easily left the TalkSpaint software. Okay, so this way, students, we are going to use TalkSpaint. In this chapter, we have learned many things about TalkSpaint. We learn how to open it, how to do paintings, how to do drawings, how to color the drawings, how to print the drawings, how to open up previously saved drawings, how to close the TalkSpaint application.